Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be making Nigerian puff puff. So first off, we start with some all-purpose flour. I'm going to be writing the exact measurements I use in the description box below. So now we have all-purpose flour. I'll also be adding half cup of granulated sugar. I'm going to make a well, just like a small well, and I'm going to put my yeast in the middle. That's just how I like to make my own puff puff. So these are about 2 teaspoons of instant dry yeast. So I'll also be using cinnamon. Most people use nutmeg, but I really like the taste of cinnamon, so I'm using cinnamon. I'll also be adding salt. It's very important that you put salt. Don't forget to put salt. So I'm going to be using lukewarm water. Now the water is lukewarm, not hot. So lukewarm, warm water, yes, that's going to be fine. It's going to help with the rising of the yeast, because the yeast does well in a moist, warm environment. So that's why we're using lukewarm water. So I'm using my hand because I want to feel the texture of the batter as I work with it. You can use a spoon, you can use a spatula if you don't want to use your hand. So you keep mixing it until you get a stretchy feel. Now in the beginning, this puff puff recipe usually doesn't have this glamorous look, but just allow the batter to rise and then you see a huge difference. I'm going to cover it with some cling film and put it in a warm environment for 45 minutes. So this is a great recipe for when you have guests around and you quickly want to make something to serve them, maybe as a snack. So it's really good. You can also cover with a kitchen towel if you don't have cling film. Just put it in a warm environment, like a warm part of your kitchen, for 45 minutes. So now, like I said, it doesn't really take time, just 45 minutes. The batter has risen, the yeast has done its work, so you can see that it looks totally different. It even looks a little bit brighter, or will I say whiter in color than the initial batter. So you can see how stretchy it is. Now one major problem people do have with puff puff sometimes is getting round balls. So this is how you get round balls. You pick it from the side and you make a puff and put it into the hot oil. Your oil must be hot before you fry. If not, your puff puff will soak oil. The oil has to be really hot. So now you can see me putting the puff puff exactly the way I taught us to. Initially when I started, some of them were not so round, but the more you do it, the rounder your balls get. And you have to deep fry this for 10 minutes. You need a lot of oil for this. Also, you need to keep turning the puff puff so that it's not like only one side gets done and the other side is undone. So you have to turn that. You can turn with a fork or a skewer, anything that you have. So now it really doesn't take time. You can see the puff puff is ready. I have round puff puff balls. For more recipes like this, please subscribe. I'm going to show you what the inside looks like. You can see chewy, delicious puff puff. Thank you for watching. God bless you.